Hey, good morning, everyone. Michael Fanning. This is my morning warm-up, and I'm reading a book right now called Anti-Fragile. And if you think about being fragile and being anti-fragile, it has a lot to do with how we move about in the world and how we actually create a life that we want and have success. And so if you think about it, have you ever shipped something in the mail that's fragile, right? What do? You put a label on it that says fragile. And what does that mean? It means that it's got to stay in its status quo. It means it can't be shaken. It can't be dropped. It's got to be uh, dealt with delicately, right? How many of you are walking around the world with a fragile sticker across your chest? And if you're not sure if you have that, let's think about this. So some things when we're fragile, and what that means, think about this. Big, huge events, right? Catastrophic type events are very hard to predict. But what we can predict is people who are fragile and anti-fragile, meaning when difficult times happen, who's gonna weather the storm, so to speak. So let's talk about if you're fragile. A couple things. Make a lot of excuses. People who are fragile will make excuses because they have this fear-based mentality. They like status quo, not a lot of change. They condemn themselves when they fail. They will not push themselves right out of their comfort zone, so to speak. Always comparing themselves to other people and allow that comparison to stifle their forward movement or their growth. Fear of speaking up and not willing to learn on a regular basis, right? That creates a very fragile ego, a very fragile narrative of who you are versus anti-fragile. What does that mean? That means people that still have difficult times, still have struggles, but they tend to persevere. And they do this because they choose to learn daily. They understand the power of failure, right? They understand the power of failure. They work on themselves daily. They always look outward, looking for ways to help. They're optimistic when things are difficult, even when things are difficult, not just when things are good. They have confidence in their ability to move forward and to problem solve, and they don't do it alone. They look outward for collaboration for others to help. So I want you to ask yourself, are you walking around with a sticker on that says I'm fragile? Or are you working on a lifestyle and a mindset that allows you to be anti-fragile? And read the book. The book's called Anti-Fragile. I'll put a link to it in this morning warm-up. Everybody, hey, make it a great day. Be awesome and help somebody. Talk to you later.